All right, there we go. Okay, so latest articles, balance adjustments. Let's see what Bump has to say. And I'm not worried about the music, by the way, because it doesn't go through the VOD, so it's not gonna be in the VOD. We can actually listen to it, enjoy it, and all that stuff. So should be good to go. Highly mobile class is outfitted with jet boots and dual blades. Jet boots are an aerial attack weapon. Hold down a Photon Arts button to consume additional PP in exchange for increased damage output and altered attack behavior. Dual blades can execute various slashing strikes and employ photon blades. Activate a photon art again during its animation to perform a different move with increased power. So yeah, I think you guys might be right when you said it's similar to Luster, where it's what is Luster's, like the enhanced arts or whatever the hell they're called? Something like that. I forget what they were called actually. So it looks like they have some translations for a few things here. So we've got elemental decline, main class jet boots only. Interesting. Main class jet boot only, elemental decline. It only works if you're main class bouncer. Huh. Makes it easier to elementally down enemies with photon arts. Further PA hits can boost the effect up to 3 levels. Interesting. Physical decline makes it easier to physically down enemies with photon arts. Further PA hits can boost the effect up to 3 levels. Okay. Jet intensity. When an enemy is within range, holding the normal attack button will release a series of continuous strikes that gradually speeds up. Auto combos? Jet boot auto combos? Okay, interesting. Fanatic blade. Increase the power and speed of photon blades for a set duration. I mean, that's just, to me, that just sounds like PBF. Photon arts. Spinning gust. Kick the enemy while spinning vertically. Violent gale. Unleash a series of kicks while spinning horizontally. And fierce wave. Emits a shockwave while spinning vertically. Okay, hold on. That's the uppercut kick, right? Yeah. And that's the side kick or whatever. That looks probably, there probably looks to be jet boots is like closest thing to AoE that it has. And then this one's another vertical one. I think it does the shockwaves. This is like your mid-range option. Okay. Stork distraction. Mows down surrounding enemies and then generates several whirling photon blades. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the one that had the similar animation from Etzwell. Carrier rampage. Rains photon blades upon the target after releasing a series of slashes. Oh, it's Kestrel. Basically Kestrel. And then wait, Harrier rampage is Kestrel? We lost Kestrel's rampage and now it's Harrier? Okay, well, you know. I suppose that's fine. Rolling pheasant. Why I gotta be rolling pheasant though? And that's like the side roll or whatever. That might be like some of your highest damage if your target's standing still. The interesting thing though is it seems like, yeah, propel forward with the flurry of vertical slices and final devastating downward slash. It's hard to tell what your better choice is going to be, I guess, because yeah, they have the raining blades on top of them, and Kestrel from back in the day was our best choice for dual blades for single target, as long as everything landed on the target. So we'll have to see how that works out. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like they translated the skills that we know, basically. We only saw a few skills, so they translated the few that we know, but that was about it. Yeah, the names are kind of weird, but these are probably also names translated from JP. I don't think these aren't like global names. Names are probably different. You have Deirdre, so that's fine, and then we have the Battle Dia quest. So that's all we know about Bouncer so far. That's not too crazy much. This is pretty cool. I'm actually excited to see how this works out, because when I was looking at this skill, you spun a lot, like a shit ton. So that has to do some decent damage. I'm assuming Fear or Stork Distraction is going to be our AoE. At least the first half of it is going to be. But like Kestrel or Harrier, excuse me, Harrier's Rampage, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I imagine if we can land all of our blades on the target, it's going to be useful, but I don't know how that's actually going to compare to Rolling Pheasant. Rolling Pheasant looks like it's going to be good damage. It'd be sad if Harrier's Rampage isn't really useful. We'll have to see how that that plays out, but the PAs look cool. This is interesting though. The main class only and jet boots only, and then main class only and jet boots only on elemental and physical decline. That is going to be very, very interesting to see how that works out. Because that means that you're not going to be able to like play force bouncer. It would be bouncer force if you were going to do anything for elemental damage. Because it's main class only. Well, it's elemental downs, main class only, and it's jet boots only. So interesting. And it's funny how they chose to separate this. I mean, it's obvious to separate this, right? Because dual blades can't do any elemental damage, only jet boots can. Since they have the ability to attach a tech at the end of their PA or whatever. See, I was reading about this and I was really confused. I wasn't 100% sure about it, but it makes sense now when I was reading it afterwards. But jet boots skill that they have that allows them to do a follow-up attack after they use a PA after they've done a tech is basically just adding elemental damage to your PAs. It's just a way of doing it without actually adding the element to the actual weapon. So it functionally works the same as it did back in base PSO2, is what it sounds like at least. That's about it, actually. That's not... I mean, it looks cool. I'm actually excited to play it, so we'll have to see. We're going to explore this website a little bit more. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for that.